with today's best jazz.
KCSN HD2 Northridge, KSBR HD2 Mission Viejo.
Online at ksbr.org.
You like that one? Let Chef Jeff cook.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. That's enough of that.
Jeffrey Show.
Getting set up here.
Jeffrey. My name is Jeff.
Welcome to the Jeffrey Show live on Saddleback Radio. It is Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. It's currently 5:02 p.m. It does not get more live than that, folks. And of course, you heard the song. What a wonderful song, that glam metal song of the Jeffrey Show, and of course my two hosts here today. Kevin G is back. And of course, say hello to everyone, Mr. Adam Green.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here. Kevin, you happy to be here? We're happy to be here, I think.
I'm stoked to be here.
Yeah, I love this. This is so fun.
We're just going to take over the world and declare Gulfs our Gulf of America, and we're going to take...
That's a good way to start.
We're like the Dodgers. They're just deciding to take everything these days.
Yeah, let's start small. Let's start with
we're starting small here. No, we're just going to jump right into it. Mm-hmm. I was going to say, though, what were we talking about earlier, that... I lost my train of thought.
Here's something. Let me spitball with you real quick.
You get me started here because I'm getting all set up here.
Let me spitball with you. A little snowball here. Why? So they're going to do the Gulf of America. Does that mean we have to change New Mexico to New America too? Is that like something too? Are we trying to ditch all the words Mexico and the everything, or what?
It's so
one
weird.
Thing, just the one item, just the one location thing.
I don't know what the whole. I mean, it's like playing the game of what is it? War.
Yeah. And I'll even expand on that. They should just call it Dinosaur Comet thing, because that's where the dinosaur asteroid landed. So why don't they just go Dinosaur Asteroid, collage?
Bring yourself a little bit closer in there, sir.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Just call it the Dinosaur Asteroid thing. Just call it one of those, because that's where it landed. That's where everything ended for the dinosaurs. So call it the Gulf of Dinosaur Meteor.
Okay.
Something like that.
I didn't know that. Is that where the meteor landed?
Oh, yeah. That's where it landed. Oh, yeah. That's historically.
Wait, in New Mexico
facts.
or in the Gulf of
In the Gulf.
Mexico?
In the Gulf.
Okay.
That's why the Gulf's there. It's the whole thing is there.
Got it.
Check it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Did not know that.
Watch on Netflix How the Universe Works or whatever, how the universe is built or how the universe works. They show you how it's all done. But
that's narrated by Morgan Freeman, right?
Morgan Freeman.
So good.
So good. And yes, that's what they should call it. They should call it Dinosaur Asteroid Gulf.
Land.
Gulf of Dinosaur Asteroid Gulf Land.
It's great things happening there.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that would be cooler than Gulf of America. Nobody cares about Gulf of America.
I mean, it's just I don't know. We sound so self-righteous when we're trying to take call it name. I don't know. Let's get into some recent TV shows and movies.
Oh wow, right into
and I
it.
think we're just gonna go right into some Jeffy movie reviews.
Do it.
Kevin, did you by chance see Gladiator 2 yet or no?
No, but I've heard things about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I think it's worth watching for sure.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. Let's do it. I'm just kidding. No, we can't ruin it for Kevin. Then.
I don't
How are we
think
gonna
it's
do
fine.
it?
You
I
can.
know.
I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, but if we talk about it, it's not going to make sense on certain subjects. But here's my whole opinion on it is that it just felt like he was just all right, that was good. He would only do one or a few takes of each scene, but he didn't make me feel like all of a sudden, what's the main character? what's his name again?
In the movie?
Yeah.
Or, okay, not
The son of
obviously not
the
Denzel.
son. Yeah.
See, that's like the big reveal.
Yeah, but those reveals didn't even feel like big reveals.
That was a huge reveal.
Yeah.
It starts with the T, right?
It starts like 15, 16 years later after Maximus was killed in the arena there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard good things, not great things about it. So I'm just
Yeah.
kinda
I just
up on the fence.
I for some reason, it blew me up. I loved it. I loved it because the reveal was massive.
there was some cool reveals.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't like a big, like the reveal part didn't feel like a big reveal part.
Well, here,
if that makes sense.
Let me build up to that because the reveal to me was massive. Okay, so the other thing was I thought the gladiator stuff they did in the arenas was so good in the original.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
they
yeah.
can't top this. There's no way.
Yeah.
And then they bust out like the baboons and the sharks.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, and that's real stuff. They did that. They filled it up with tank water and like actually.
Oh,
had
you looked it up? So the Sharks,
yeah.
they actually had boat
No.
battles
Yeah.
in
My
the
mom- yeah.
Coliseum.
My mom was so stoked. She's like, I can't believe they did that. That's what they say in history. It's like, what happened? And so it was like, it was amazing. And so they
Really?
they bring in like great whites and they eat the people. It was so nuts.
Yeah. You don't want to fall in the water.
Yeah, because they do like a boat battle and stuff, and then
Yeah.
you fall in the water and you're like, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so-
I saw clips of it last
Oh
night,
my
like trailer. Of it.
That looks cool. That's worth watching. But the baboons, I didn't really believe because
Oh my God,
baboons'
that was
strength
nuts.
is insane.
You got to think, because it could be a different species. Like it could be like a species from like, 2,000, 3,000
Yeah.
years ago. How many years ago is this? 4,000 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay. So like, yeah, around that era, there might have been some weirder monkey things,
That were weaker?
Yeah, no, stronger, like saber-toothed tigers. What year is that? Like 50,000 years ago, it's a saber-toothed tiger. So like some crazier monkeys that don't live around anymore.
But what I'm saying, chimps are way
massive.
stronger than us, and they're shorter.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what I'm saying, they were fighting baboons, and that made no
Yeah.
sense because baboons will just do gnarly, nasty things to you without even thinking about it.
Oh, they can rip you apart.
Exactly.
Limb by limb, like
That's
Limb-
what they did.
Yeah.
That's what they did in the movie. It's crazy.
They'll go to the junk area too. Like they're that vicious.
Yeah, exactly.
They're, they'll rip your
tongue.
tongue out. They know exactly what they're doing.
Oh, it was nuts. That was rad too. So then I thought that was awesome. So I thought they kept up with the arena battles. And then I was like, dude, I'm like, this story's okay. It's like kind of whatever. The lead seems okay. But then once they go, dude, he is Maximus. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's Maximus's kid.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wait, so
I never put two and two together until they said it.
yeah,
I was
but
"Ah."
did they ever? Was that ever said in Gladiator 1? Spoiler alert,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about. They mentioned
They
that in the
allude
first.
to that. Yes, they allude to the fact that he had like a small affair with her, with the.
Yeah, but they never
princess or
pointed
whatever.
to the boy as him being his son.
No, they just alluded to the fact that he had
Could
an
be.
affair, and then they talk about it in this one. They're like, yeah, the husband really wasn't around in this one. He was more into like the dudes or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the whole thing, and she was super into Maximus, and he
Yeah.
had like a war affair with her. You
Yeah.
know, he was there with them while his wife and kid were at home.
Yeah, and I mean,
Nuts.
And Denzel's character was just like one. If you could
he
just get
was
to one
so
position
evil.
to the next,
Yeah.
I just didn't get at the end. Why does he go to that little bridge area? Why did he have to rush between the two battles?
Because
between the two.
I heard he was playing both sides, right?
He was. He was a full instigator.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was the
yeah.
extremely antagonist on both sides. He goes, I got both sides. I'm working both sides because he wanted to be ultimate kid.
But I was kind of trying to figure out why did he need to go between the battle? I didn't get that.
Like, what do you mean? Like
He rushed
literally
out into the
place
middle
his
of the
body
the
there?
very middle of the final battle.
Because he was going to
or
fight
that's gonna be happening.
Meridius. I
Yeah.
can't think of the guy's name.
I
It's
can't think of it. I gotta
Fano?
look.
Is it Fano?
It was like Hano. That was
Hano?
like,
Is
that
it
was his
Rano,
His fake
Tano,
name was
Tano?
Hano.
Hano, there it is, Hano. And then his actual name was
Acacius?
No, it starts with an L. It's
Well, let's just
he's
you know
named
what we
after
gotta
his
look this
dad.
up.
His name after his dad. His name.
We gotta look it up. Hold on, I have a waiting music
He's
here.
Lucius.
Lucius.
Lucius is safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, Lucius is safe.
I'm looking up the song.
It's Lucius, dude.
It's Lucius?
It's Lucius.
I told you, I said-
Lucius
Start with an
Maximus
L.
Meridius.
Stand by, folks. Okay, I want to look. I want to see because let's just get this correct right now.
It's Lucius.
Yeah, just
And
Lucius.
so
Okay.
once that's all cleared up, he had to. Yeah. So my favorite was Denzel was kind of starting off as just like the gladiator corral guy, just like the guy was in the first one.
Yeah, you thought he was gonna be good,
right. And then he becomes
based off that character.
Yeah, and then he becomes this dude that you could see when he started joking around with the other guy when he does like the tongue out. He's like, bah! Like
Yeah.
they like joke around. You're like, all right, this Denzel's a little different than what we're used to seeing. You know? And I thought that was so rad.
I didn't see that coming.
Right.
Yeah, but like, he's like so mad at General Acacius. That was Pedro Pascal's character.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden he had to die, and he's like, I didn't want him to die. Ah! It was, and then
Which
he's like,
Lucius said
and
that.
then there's
Lucius?
scene where he's
Yeah.
like meets with his mom.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to talk to you. And then all of a sudden he wanted to talk to her. I'm like,
Right.
Sometimes you have to earn that with the audience. It didn't earn it with me.
Gosh,
if that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
I don't know. I was invested, and I didn't mind. I don't know why. To me, okay, here's what I think. And like a little background on what you're saying about like he rushed it a couple takes. Ridley Scott. Like,
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
I felt like he's gotten better. Like unlike my old boss, Michael Mann.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's gotten worse. But I feel like Ridley Scott kind of starts to understand certain different things. Like with Martian, I feel like Martian, he absolutely killed that
Martian,
movie in the best way.
I watched that like once or twice a year.
Exactly.
Just
It's
such a
that
great movie.
good.
Yeah, it's such a good movie.
And he got an award for it, and he like got the Golden Globe for like best
Comedy.
comedy.
Remember, he even said comedy.
He's
like
is
when he
this
was
what-
accepting it. Yeah.
because he doesn't even know how good he is. He's like, wait, I didn't realize I even wrote that good of a movie. And so,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the dude is still hitting his marks and understands when something's good. And he's like, nope, that's gonna work. Nope, that's gonna work. And yeah,
All right. Just so we can get Kevin involved
let's
with
get
this.
Kevin back in here.
All right. You're gonna like.
Did he go to the bathroom? Where is that guy?
Both
Where is that
of
guy?
both you guys, gentlemen, are gonna enjoy
Yes,
this.
yes.
Marry, date, exile. On Landman, the lawyer,
jeez.
the lawyer lady,
Oh, geez.
the wife, or the daughter. Marry, date, exile.
Kevin first.
Yeah, you're both taken. Are you even allowed to answer, gentlemen?
These are all hypotheticals. These aren't
Yeah,
real life,
exactly.
Jeffrey.
I got
These are
ya, I got ya.
hypotheticals.
I
Go
would say
ahead.
marry the daughter.
Daughter, okay. Because she wants to boost the quarterback's like
She just
life.
wants somebody to cuddle with.
Yeah.
That's her whole thing.
Yeah,
She
dead-
just wants somebody to hold her. So.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And she's got a long life ahead of her,
Yeah,
too,
of course,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I would say date the lawyer, crazy lawyer lady
Yeah.
girl. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'd have to exile the mom. Just too much for me. I can't.
She's too
can't
much.
handle.
I'm gonna agree with the exile of the mother, and then I would
yeah,
marry
it's
the
too
lawyer
much.
lady.
I go with Jeffrey on this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because the young daughter's too ditzy. I want like the smarter girl running
Yeah.
my family. I'm like, you take over the family,
Yeah.
do it. And she's like, well, I got this then. And
Hey-
Yeah, but the lawyer lady isn't a family person. If you've noticed, she's
know.
like anti-family.
Yeah.
where the younger girl you can mold.
True.
Dad's now the president, running
Yeah.
stuff.
Did you finish it?
Money's flowing in.
Did you both finish the season?
I haven't finished yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I have like 3 eps to go still. Sorry. I've been watching
Spoiler.
Shrinking and stuff. Oh, wait.
Spoiler.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I didn't hear you. I already forgot.
Well, there's not much yet there's not much big reveal, but yeah, okay.
Right.
But you were telling me this.
Yes.
Who is the mother that we didn't put 2 and 2 together?
Whipped cream bikini.
Yeah,
Whipped cream bikini.
Varsity
Did
Blues.
you? Oh, you knew that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course I did.
I had no
Everybody.
idea. I didn't bother to look. I should have just looked it up, but I didn't. I just didn't think to look.
I pointed
May-
out to Tatum. I'm like, you know who this is? She's like, no. I'm like,
Whipped cream bikini.
Varsity Blues. Here we go. You're watching the
I
clip.
pointed it out to Lauren's dad last week. I'm like, hey, so that's whipped cream bikini. And he's like, no way. And I'm like, exactly. And
Yeah.
I actually watched Varsity Blues like 2 days ago. I'm like, it's just too good.
Yeah, that
So
writer
good.
Taylor Sheridan is like King Midas of
He
anything
is.
he writes.
Everything he touches, dude.
I know this is like something we always touch on, like almost every
We
show
really
that I
do.
do. But
The
he's
guy
so
gets a
good.
stroke every time we talk. It's just, stroke for Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor Sheridan.
Enjoy, buddy.
Yeah, and that, I mean, obviously, there's going to be more seasons of that because everybody's talking about that show.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Yeah. Bring it. Keep it coming, man. So
Yeah.
good.
I canceled my Paramount Plus, and then once they start it up again and give me like I'll just catch up. I like to dance between each streamer.
How much is it now?
It's
How
like
much it cost?
$13.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It was like $4 before.
Yeah, well, I had like the Black Friday special, so it was like $2 or $3 a month for 2 months.
Oh, what a deal.
That's a good deal.
You know, a pack of gum for 2 months and then you pay $15.
And Paramount Plus had Gladiator 2 on. Because I was almost
Yeah,
gonna, I was
exactly.
almost gonna buy it on another
Yeah.
like Prime or something like that.
yeah.
And then I just flipped on Paramount Plus, and it just happened to be one of the first movies available.
Totally. My brother buys all of them, so I just steal all of his. It's like, you've signed out again. I'm all, no, I haven't. You just digitally kicked me off, but I'm going back in. It's just Peacock, Paramount Plus, whatever else, Hulu.
Yeah.
Those three, I pirate for my brother. I'm like, nope, I'm taking those.
Yeah, it's good. Well, it's like too much
He
to
gets my
have all.
Disney.
What's that?
He gets my Disney.
But you see what happened though, right? When like the cable companies just became the internet companies, but we're still paying for like cable packages.
Exactly.
And they're just increasing the internet prices.
We knew that was going to happen. It was just like the cable price was going to go down and the Wi-Fi price was going to go up
Yep.
and the app prices are going up. Pretty soon, someone's going to own all the apps and they're going to have like the one vessel to get all the apps, and that's you're just going to pay for one.
They're always gonna get you.
But it's just going to come back to cable again. It's just going to be like owning regular cable,
Yeah,
but it's just going to be
just-
appy.
It's more appy, but it's more you can control the stuff you watch, but you got to pay more to skip over ads and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But let's take a little break.
Yeah.
We're playing off the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show season 4 on. You can find that playlist on Spotify if you look me up. This song is All the Time by the Knox and Yell and Losers. It's just a bunch. I just randomly picked these songs, so enjoy. Stay tuned. Hold on there a second. You know, I'm feeling a little rusty right now. Sorry, folks. You've probably heard about self-care Sundays, but self-care is important every day. Maintain a healthy relationship with yourself and make the time to do things for your own well-being, whether it's the weekend or a rainy Wednesday. Self-care reminds you and others your needs are valid and a priority. For more mental health resources, visit activeminds.org. If you're in crisis, call the Lifeline at 800-273-8255. A message from Active Minds and Saddleback College Radio. Look at these tracks. I got to take a closer look. I believe these are train tracks. What is that directly coming towards me? Is that a train? Oh, now I'm dead. I'm dead because I was stupid and went near the train tracks. Now I'm a dumb ghost reading this PSA. Folks, you know how to avoid train tracks? Don't go near train tracks. Don't be stupid like me with my dumb brain and approach train tracks.
You are one pathetic loser.
If you go near train tracks. Brought to you by the Jeffy and Jeffrey Association and the Jeffed Up Council. I'm going to pause it.
That's the joy of the Jeffrey, you see. It goes away, but then it comes back. Ah!
Yeah, we are back live on Saddleback Radio. It is the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show on Saddleback Radio again. Thanks again, my two homies here, my co-hosts, Mr. Adam Green and Kevin G.
Kevin G. We used to go by G. Is that what you used to go by G?
The radio name's good. Kevin, Kevin G.
Yeah,
Kevin
that's
G.
cool. Yeah,
Kevin
like
G.
Warren G. Like Warren G.
That's right.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I thought we would try to convince. This is a segment I like to call convincing a parent to come out for a night.
I love it already.
So this Thursday,
What are we
I've
gonna,
actually had a.
I'm
Go
the
ahead.
parent. Sorry. I was just going to say, who's the parent here? And I'm
So,
like,
well, Adam Green, you are playing the official parent here because you are an actual dad. You're a father.
This is true.
You love your family. You love your kids. You love your
Yes.
wife.
Yes.
You're living the full house because
Yes.
you living with a mother too.
Oh, that's right. We did a combined household.
Not
during
your mother,
COVID.
but a
Yes.
mother.
No, it is my mother. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I live with my mom.
so
you know, I'm
every
44,
time-
I live with my mom.
Mom's house.
Like that other night where I
Yeah.
showed you the pictures of the oysters and you're like, oh, I could come. I'm like, I don't believe you. You're in prison with your children and all that stuff. But then
Yes.
you were able to come.
Yes.
And it was awesome.
It was a perfect storm.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a perfect storm. It was like the perfect storm, but a good storm. You know, like, hey, we need that rain. You know, it's one of those days. So yeah, we actually were able to come because we actually had a sitter that night. Kids already did their stuff. Lauren got home from work easy, like early that night. We were ready to rock.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we had like a massive.
nuts.
We had like what, like 72 oysters between all of us or something
yeah,
like that.
and then we
I
had
think it
like,
was
four
4 dozen or something like that.
Yeah, 4 twister boards set up, and we were all
6
going
dozen.
nuts.
6
yeah.
dozen.
Yeah, because they brought 2 dozen of their own.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
And then we had like
lot
steak
of
and
oysters.
roasted
That's a lot
veggies.
of
We ate well that night. I ate all that meat.
Yeah.
And boy, did my body get the beating of a lifetime.
You are jacked.
Did you get the meat
really?
sweats?
Did you?
It was like, you know, as the days get older, you shouldn't be eating the meat. But it was like, I think it's like
No
6 days
way.
in the fridge. If it's like 6 days in the fridge, you're good.
Yeah.
But like, I was also eating the peppers, and like my body was just like,
that was hot.
what the F is this?
Yes. So good.
But like, so now we're trying to convince Mr. Adam Green to come out to the San Clemente Art Crawl this Thursday. They do it every last Thursday of the month. Kevin G here and I go every time. We've gone literally every time.
Every event. Yeah, we haven't missed one yet.
We haven't
No
missed one yet.
way.
Yeah.
Okay, is it on Del Mar Street?
No, do you know where Los Molinos is? Do you know where Knuckleheads is?
Mulligans.
Mulligan's, Knuckleheads. Is that close to North Beach?
It's the
Yes,
surf
yes.
ghetto.
It's-
Yeah.
If you walk
okay,
in
cool.
from
By
the
Knowles
train
and all that
station,
stuff down there.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay, yeah, I know where the area is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's like
right
one of
down
these
there?
like budding areas because they're the old theater, the abandoned theater.
Yes.
They're making that. What are they making that in, Kevin? Like
They're
a food
making
court?
it. It's like the thing in Carlsbad. The
I haven't been down there yet.
Food place.
Well, what
events,
about the place over at River Street in San Juan?
something similar like that? Yeah.
Like super fancy, the new sexy joint kind of thing.
Well, I hope that it's not like fancy pants dance like
there's
that.
supposed to be like a bunch of different eateries inside, and
Right.
like
Yeah.
some I think bars maybe or something like that. So.
Yeah, so they're finally getting that going. Like Knuckleheads has its moments. You got Mulligans there. They got Molinos.
Is it
But then
7-Eleven?
they got a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven.
Yes. They got Rainbow Sandals like just around the corner
Yeah.
from there.
That's
Oh,
right.
it's closer to Rainbow?
No,
'Cause
no.
Rainbow's closer to the freeway.
No, Rainbow Sandals is a little bit further towards the freeway. But
So it's in
but
between
it's in that,
Knuckleheads
it's
and
at, like in that
Rainbow.
sweet little pocket where I feel like it's gonna grow as
Right.
time.
It's gorgeous.
But what happens
it's
is we
there.
go to the No Joke. What do you call it? No Joke.
No joke. Studio.
No Joke Studio. It's this massive studio. They just let you come in and they have like drinks. There's live music, and then you can walk down the alleyway and then there's the Ficus Art Gallery,
yeah.
and they're doing music. They're going to be doing the what do they call that when they're like doing it on ropes and stuff?
Oh,
or,
where the girls like spin on ropes
No
and
way.
rings
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Cirque du Soleil stuff.
Yeah, so it's like
Yes,
kind of
yeah.
cool to be we're like moving around like there's music here and then we're gonna go watch the ladies dance on the rope thing and then
No way.
it's so much
It's almost
fun.
like a pub crawl with art, which is really
yeah,
cool.
And
it
it's like
makes it so
7
much
to
more
10?
7 to 10.
Is it only beer?
Beer, wine.
Yeah, but
whatever you want.
Yeah, we do the
bring-
BYOB.
Yes.
BYOL,
Yes, we do.
yeah.
And I think we're gonna. I mean, I'll help you with this. That you want to contribute and bring
Yeah,
like
I
a.
figured we should donate something to Ficus and to No Joke just to show our appreciation. For
Yeah.
it.
Because it's
I'm
free?
gonna-
Is it free?
Yeah.
The whole thing's
Yeah,
free?
it's free,
Jeez.
and I'm gonna have Miss Donaldson on the show. She's already
nice.
said she would be willing to do it.
No way.
Because I'm really curious. Is like, how did you get to own this? You know, and I got to be curious to interview the guy that owns the Ficus one because he's like
Jared.
a lawyer. What was his name again?
Jared.
And he's a lawyer, but just happens to own and lives in his own like art gallery.
So no way. So it's just a space. He's like, hey, I'm going to buy this space.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like a
make an art
big
gallery,
garage,
rent
and
it
then
out.
like
Yeah.
like sectioned off is like his little living space.
I think I saw it on your story before. I think I've seen it on both your guys'
Mm-hmm.
stories before. That's why. Okay, I totally familiar.
Yeah, they had a New Year's Eve party, which I was kind of bummed I missed out on that. But like,
And that
yeah.
was just totally random. We just randomly
It randomly
found
happened.
out about that.
No way.
I thought they were just doing like random artwork, but then it turned out to be like some full on party.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
love
It was a blast.
I love it. So Thursday, 7 to 10, possibly
Get your
convinced.
Ubers,
Get your Ubers.
It's always a
Ubers.
Thursday, but it's just like
Yeah.
whenever they put it on for that month.
I always take the Friday off too.
yeah.
I know Lauren's got Friday off this week, so there's a
Oh well,
possibility.
Lauren could come. You could stay home and watch the kids.
That's what I'm saying. She might want in, and I'll stay watch the kids. This
Yeah.
is a good idea, guys.
This is good for you.
This is good for you guys. It's gonna be so fun. Wow. Okay. Cool. Let me pitch the idea around. Let me see what we could do.
Yeah, so work it around because
That sounds
it's
rad.
so worth it. It's so worth going.
Do you guys dress up fancy or just wear black
No,
sexy?
Just wear whatever you want.
Yeah, got it.
Like what we do is go to Los Molinos for a beer maybe, and then walk in. But there's really no point in doing that because we're gonna have like we bring our own booze and
Yeah.
Plus, Los Molinos sponsors a lot of it too, so they
Yeah.
have their beers there as well.
yeah.
Nice.
And I always recommend the pickle flavor beer at Los Molinos. It's so good.
way. I wouldn't want that. Is that your jam?
It's not my jam. It's Jeff's.
I
jam.
like it. It's not too.
oh my
It's not too
God.
briny. It's not too briny.
Oh, I don't even like beer. So why would I like pickle flavor beer? But I like pickles.
You might be swayed. You might be like this might be the beer that you're like, oh my god, I love this beer.
No way.
Yeah. So
That sounds amazing.
yeah,
I can't wait.
Yeah, we. All right, so we'll see you there.
I'll do my best. Let me talk to Lauren. Let me see what we can
Yeah.
pull off.
Me
Yeah,
and-
because there's a possibility. I mean, I'd like,
Me
Never
and
know. Perfect storm.
me and Kevin have got like a list of things that we're working on for the future.
For
love
2025.
it.
Yeah.
I love it. Like other things you guys want to go to, and the other things you want to convince me to. Which ones? Like both.
Both.
We could probably, so the California Wine Fest.
Oh, I saw that one last year. That looked rad.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'd love
I've gone
to
the
go
last
to.
2 years. It's right by where the St. Regis is on that lawn over there.
Yes.
And
I wanna do
it's
that.
Saturday 1 to 4 p.m.
I knew you were going to say Saturday. That's what. Yeah. So
It's a
what's-
doable time, I think,
No,
right?
not for Lauren though. So what time is it?
Oh
at?
yeah, she works.
I mean,
Well, I
what
guess
time? What,
you can
what's
only
the
go.
date? What's the date? What's the date?
It's in April. I'll look it up. But
Oh, April? Okay,
It's
we
like
can
April 26 or something like that. I gotta
Yeah, we
look
can
it up.
plan ahead. We can plan ahead.
let me see.
Dude, it'd be super cool to have you because it's like we want to get like a big group going.
Yeah.
Because the first year I went by myself and it was kind of sad.
Yeah, I remember you said you were going. I remember this. It was like 3 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah, I went 2 years ago because I'm willing to go do stuff on my own, but like it's way more fun if you can even get a few people going. Because I
dude.
went with the two of my gal pals last year,
Right.
and it was so much better.
Yeah, you want to know. You want to know at least one person there,
Yeah.
so you can at least bounce an idea off somebody. Like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Like, otherwise, you just go to the bathroom. You don't even tell anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
it's going to be April 25th and 26th.
it's
wait,
on
so-
the Saturday, but because like they do two. You want to go on the Saturday. That's the day you want to
That's
go,
the
and
fun
it's
one.
like $80 to go. So for like 3 hours, $80, I think it's worth it.
You can drink as much as you can.
Oh yeah.
No way. And everybody just gives you their wine.
Yeah, they just give you samples.
No way.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, I want to drink white wine all day.
Yeah, they
Get
have like
out.
Proseccos, they got champagnes, they got the champs, they got
Nice.
like reds and everything you want. And they will even have like some random beers and like some random foods and stuff like that too.
Got it.
Not filling food, just like little tasters.
See, that one's good. Like, I have more, hey, it's coming up soon. Like, a lot more time to like plan. So that's good. I could probably actually pull that
Well,
one.
the thing is, these days we do have to actually plan in advance. It's like,
Exactly.
Think-
We're adults.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not just kids anymore. You can't do stuff on a whim. It can be like, hey, it's whimsical.
It's nice though if it does happen. For example, when you were able to come have oysters with us, that was
yeah.
that was awesome.
whimsy. That was whimsy for sure.
And then we had another couple show up after you guys left. You were like replaced basically.
No way. Were they as cool as us? We're pretty cool.
I mean a little cooler.
A
but-
little give and take. A little give and take. Ah, I knew it.
No, it was just nice. Like we just had like an ongoing thing going on there, and then I think we went out after.
Did you really? Where'd you go?
I think we went to
Patsy's?
Sunsets maybe or
Yeah,
something.
Sunsets has been our jam lately.
Where's Sunset? Which one's that? Which one's
It's in
Sunset?
Capitol
Right on
Beach.
PCH.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I saw you guys a picture of you guys doing that one
Yeah.
too. Unless that was the morning. Was that night? I don't know.
I don't think we ever go to Sunsets in the
morning.
morning. Who goes in the morning?
Everybody
have
wants Bloody
talked about doing
Marys.
a crawl in the morning though, starting in the morning.
But didn't you say there's a
gosh.
crawl happening on Saturday like
That's
this
where
week?
Sunsets.
There
I know
is.
where that is. Right by Ola Mendes. Yeah.
Isn't
absolutely.
that like in the heart of San Clemente?
Yeah, it's at the Triangle.
We're going.
Yes.
We already got our next weekend planned out. We're gonna go to Art Crawl Thursday. I think we're
the
doing Mellow
sons of
Night
guns.
Friday at my place.
Yes.
And then Saturday is gonna be Welcome to Ishville.
Okay.
I love it.
San
I love
Clemente.
it. Yes.
I'm the mayor.
Holy moly. That sounds
Yeah.
excellent.
And then we're talking, a Dodgers game. You would love to do a Dodgers game, right?
Yes, we would love
And
to
we
do
should
a
try
Dodgers
to
game.
shoot for that on a Saturday as well. I would
That's not
think.
even far away, man. That's got to be like March. That's like right around my birthday. It's like March 30th ish. I think it starts.
Yeah,
It's
but
like Angels and Dodgers. That's not even
We're
far.
entering February like in a couple of days here. Mm-hmm. So,
Absolutely. That's what I mean. It's like at the end of the 2 months away. And like you can do Freeway Series too, Angels, Dodgers.
yeah, I
you don't
know.
have to go that far.
I mean, the Angels will be cheaper.
yeah. You don't have to
Well,
go far.
they're probably going to drive up the prices because the Dodgers are there, and there'll be more Dodgers fans there anyways.
The Dodgers have a couple good players. I can't remember their names. We're laughing. We're laughing.
We're taking over. Dodgers are taking
we're all
over.
laughing.
Oh, and Kevin's birthday is May 31st.
Escalated quickly. You know?
Kevin's birthday is May 31st. We're going to plan something. What was the idea? No
I
idea
don't
yet?
recall. Yeah,
You
no,
guys
no
going to
idea.
the
Just,
bounce house or something? What are you guys doing? What's the idea?
the adult bounce house.
Bounce house. We're going to the trampoline park.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to think of something.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, again, I like having things to look forward to. I heard that's like a healthy way
That's
of
what
going
you're
about it.
supposed
'cause,
to do.
Yeah, you're supposed to have like things to look forward to.
That's one of the main things you're supposed to do. Was have things to look forward to. Have
Yeah.
plans.
I love plans.
Plans are great.
Yeah, because then I can emotionally prepare for it.
Yeah, and prepare to cancel too.
Yeah.
You could be like, I canceled that one.
Well, also,
win again.
I mean, I love a cancel. Sometimes I love a cancel plan, unless it's like something I really look forward to. But I'm like, good, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to do anything.
Totally.
Yeah.
Just take a Hoyt night or Jeffrey night. Excuse
Jeffrey
me.
night.
Jeffrey night. Sorry.
Hoyt died in LA.
It slips
bro.
sometimes. I know it slips sometimes. It slips.
All right, we're gonna take a little music break. This is "Yeah Yeah Yeah" by Lemonade Baby. This is on the Jeffrey Show. Stay tuned.
Yes.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. From those delicious barbecues to special birthdays and unforgettable family get-togethers. The same way you plan for those important moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster like a hurricane, flood, wildfire, or tornado. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a communications plan. Get started today at ready.gov/plan. A public service message brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council. Nailed that one. Ooh, what beautiful scenery. Now I must take a selfie at this steep cliff. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh wait, I tripped and now I'm falling to my death. Now I'm back as a dumb ghost reading this PSA. Folks, when you feel the need to take a selfie, be sure you are aware of your own surroundings, such as a rock or a log near a steep cliff. After all, you don't want to be remembered for dying from a cliff selfie. Brought to you by the Jeffing Jeffrey Association and the Jeffed Up Council.
Who could be scared of Jeffrey? Yeah, Jeffrey's just this nice bloke from down the road, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm Jeffrey. Welcome back to the Jeffing Jeffrey Show live on Saddleback Radio. It is Tuesday, January. Let me take that again. It's January 28th, 2025, and it's currently 5:44 p.m. It does not get more live than that. And of course, I got my two co-hosts here, Kevin G and Adam Green.
Oh. Cheer ourselves on.
Let me give you a little explosion.
Thank you.
So, let's get into it.
Oh my gosh. Yes. This is what I've been waiting for. You've been talking about this for like the last
I
2
know.
minutes.
Jeffrey News. This is a great way to start the article. A Florida man, his extreme carnivore diet led to a bizarre health crisis. Cholesterol literally oozing from his skin. The 40-something Tampa resident sought medical help after yellow nodules appeared on his palms, soles, and elbows. And literally, if you see the image, it looks like cheese is just coming out of his skin.
No.
So here's his
Not
diet.
just oil like cheese?
No, it literally looks like cheddar cheese coming out of his skin. Doctors at Tampa General Hospital diagnosed him with xanthelasma caused by dangerously high cholesterol levels exceeding 1,000 milligrams over DL. I don't know what the DL part stands for, but I know it's 5 times the normal limit.
Dietary recommendation thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
His diet, rich in butter, cheese, and fatty meats, had overwhelmed his body's ability to metabolize cholesterol, while xanthelasma, I have it literally in the broken down version of how to say that word, itself is harmless. Unchecked cholesterol can lead to life-threatening heart disease and stroke, of course, and doctors warn this case underscores the risk of extreme dietary choices.
Well, all I have to say about that is good for him that it was coming out of his pores, because
there's like a clear visible sign, right?
That means his body's working too. It's like, dude, you need to expunge this stuff, like expel this garbage out of your body, and it's coming out of like your skin is your biggest. What is it called? Your biggest
organ.
Organ. So yeah, his biggest organ is still working and going, get this stuff out of your body immediately. So good for him that works.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's going to go to his
said.
heart and just clog everything up and ruin his life.
Or just die.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
just
Then it's
die on
over.
the spot, yeah.
Ruin his life by killing him. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's neat. You know.
I mean, he was eating like 5 pounds of cheese and stuff like that. Like that was like,
Really?
yeah, it was like in a day, you know?
Why?
Yeah.
That's not even good.
I mean, cheese is awesome, but
Yeah,
like
but
you don't want to eat it
Now
that
when you
much.
have like Velveeta coming at your palms, you know.
Yeah. Literally, if you see it, it's like
You're, hold on, let me put
literally
some cheese on that bread.
Literally,
Just
the
wiping
cracks
your
of his
hand across
palms
it.
and everything is this cheese coming out of it. It
Yeah.
looks like that.
The only person I know, or I guess only animal I know that can eat a whole wheel of cheese is Baxter.
I'm not even mad.
Baxter, you ate a whole
That's
wheel of
amazing.
cheese?
Nice little little callback.
I mean, I had
Or
to.
throwback.
You guys set me up. Or Steve Urkel, got any cheese?
Yeah, that's right.
That's even a better throwback because I would
Dig in,
forget that.
man. Dig in there.
Hold on one second. I need to keep myself up. News. Egg prices in the U.S. are soaring due to a persistent bird flu outbreak, forcing farmers to cull millions of chickens and causing supply shortages. The average price per dozen hit $4.15 in December, which is kind of weak compared to our prices. But with some areas, of course, are paying over $7. That's us.
Yeah.
The USDA expects a further 20% price increase this year. Cage-free egg laws in 10 states are adding to the pressure. That means they're enforcing cage-free. Over 145 million birds have been culled since 2022, and supply chain disruptions linger. Farmers are investigating in biosecurity, and relief remains uncertain. Retailers struggle with some limiting egg sales and organic options disappearing from shelves altogether.
Kevin, you want to field this one?
Well, what I'm reading is, so what's interesting.
I have feedback on that.
What they
for
do
sure.
is they show up like they're like Steven's job, where they're like going into a biohazard area containment where they got to wash their trucks thoroughly, and then they got to change into different clothing. They have to they use different tools all the time, separate from each other. So
When did this get released? This info?
this is like kind of like what's happening currently, but this has been going on since 2022.
Yeah. Past couple weeks, the bird flu
is that
thing.
what's causing the spike in eggs?
Yeah.
then, I would assume.
Well, they were
Yeah.
blaming something before, but now they're blaming something else.
Yeah. I mean,
So
even
that's
Trader
like a whole
Joe's,
sneaky,
who's known.
Sneaky Pete.
Trader Joe's has like the best prices of eggs. Even they went up like 50 cents. Like my Jumbo's 12 pack.
Yeah.
Just the white eggshell. There's no real difference in what the eggs do from white to brown. I like my Jumbo whites. They're usually like $3.49, $4. Now they're like $4.50.
Whoa.
It's awful.
Dude, do you have Costco? Just go to Costco.
I don't have.
There's my
okay,
feedback.
Here's my
Go
thing
to
though.
Costco. It's such a better deal.
I'm not going to eat that much of eggs in the amount of time that they expire.
My house goes
Hard boil.
through 10 eggs a day.
Yeah,
We go
but
through
I
10
live
eggs a
I
day.
live solo daddy over here, and I don't eat eggs that fast enough.
Dude,
Hard boiled, dude. 2 eggs
Yeah,
in
I
the
was
morning.
just
or
about
3.
to say.
Yeah.
You buy 3 dozen.
I
and
like
you hard boil 2 dozen
Yeah.
or 1 dozen.
I like some fresh cooked eggs, like some
That's
scrambled.
okay, but you're gonna be more shredded if you ate them like this.
Dude, I'm shredded.
Put some
already. Look at
salsa
this.
on them.
Look at these guns. Okay,
That's what I'm saying. Those are amazing.
aren't you
But
scared?
at the same time,
aren't you scared
no,
of these
I'm running
things?
out of the room. I'm running out of the room, taking my mic. But yeah, dude, Costco. I swear, Costco, unbelievable.
I
And
know.
they have the free range.
I was the one that told you this when I was living back at the Diana
Yes.
house back
Yeah.
at 20 years ago.
Yes, and Lauren's all about the pasteurized or pasture-raised ones.
That's the best
I've seen
ones.
those,
Yeah.
Right. And so we do the best we can to get those, but now we get because I think they don't have those currently, so we just get the grass-fed free rangers, like the brown ones there.
Yeah,
And, they're so good, dude.
Yeah,
I love
I heard
those
this
eggs.
is goes from cage free to what was the one you just said that you had to go to?
free
Pasteurized or
range.
or
Free range,
Free
and then
range.
it's pasture.
And then
It's like the
pasture,
high end.
Yes, it's like chickens are living the dream.
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
getting
Yeah.
massages. They're like the wagyu.
Cucumbers on
They're
their
like
eyes.
they're like wagyu cows. They get served beer. They get massages.
It's what it is.
They have
it is.
daily spa
And their
visits.
eggs are just massive, and they're just like the orange yolks. And it's so good, and
Yeah.
you don't get the rhea,
Yeah.
they're good for you.
I shoot for the Rio though.
You really? You
yeah,
want the whole
I like the
oil out?
liquid.
Eat Chipotle then.
Eat some Chipotle,
It's
get
called
extra
Chipotle,
cheese, and you're
man.
set. Yeah, just get the extra cheese and Chipotle. Cruising. Live the dream.
All right.
You want to clear it out.
It's
You don't need a kilometer.
Jeffy News. It's Jeff out there. Seinfeld has turned down a $25 million bid for the legendary Porsche 917K driven by Steve McQueen in the film Le Mans. The offer made at Mecum Auctions Kissimmee sale. Who said they want to kiss me? Would have set a record for the most expensive Porsche ever sold. The iconic 917K, finished in Gulf Oil's blue and orange livery, is a piece of racing Hollywood history. Seinfeld, who has owned the car since 2001, recently invested in a full rebuild. of its 5.0 liter V12 engine. While the comedian declined to sell, experts say it's only a matter of time before its Porsche claims the top spot. So, what do you think he's doing? Do you think there's a goal in here in mind that he wants to, even though he has got ungodly amount of money, he wants to make more?
What was the price he paid for it?
I don't know where I think it was. I was looking it up. It was like 1.2 million or something.
Dude, like.
Have you? And the car is sick. It looks so sick.
Antiquities have gone up so much in the past, like
25 years.
COVID. I was going to say even since COVID.
Yeah.
Like, no joke. They've increased like hundreds of percent, like to thousands of percent else. But like, he's always been an avid Porsche collector. Jerry Seinfeld loves Porsche, and he's nonstop collected them since he's been famous. Like that's his jam. I can't believe that. That's unbelievable. And like, I can understand why he keep it, because who's a bigger Porsche collector than that guy? There's nobody. Like
there isn't. Like
Jay Leno and Tim Allen are big
Rogan might be
collectors.
a Porsche collector, but like in comparison to Seinfeld,
Yeah.
but this Porsche doesn't even look like a normal Porsche. It was like built for a racetrack.
Yeah, it looks more like the GT40, right?
Yeah,
it's one of
it
those.
is awesome
it's a
looking.
monster, super beast. But dude, he's such a collector. Why would he sell it? He doesn't need any money. He's nearly a billionaire. He wins, dude. He has
he's
all the he has the
rebuilding
toy
the
he
engine,
wants.
he's keeping it for
it's
sure.
his. It's his. He's stoked. He doesn't need that money.
No,
I'll
he
turn
doesn't.
it down too.
Well, it's kind of fun when it's like fun money. These are fun coupons.
Dude, exactly. But he doesn't need money. He's like, dude, whatever. He'll just laugh at that money and go get a cup of coffee. He doesn't care.
Did you ever see the whole thing where he dissed Kesha?
No, tell me. Oh, yes. The hug?
Yeah, she wanted to hug him because she was such a big fan. That was like on the red carpet. And he's like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. So then what they did was, and he was a good sport about it. He goes on Zach Galifianakis Between Two Ferns.
Yeah.
And then gets dissed by what's the rapper lady? She's like she's got that personality with the big nails and
Lizzo?
No, I can't think of her
Cardi
name.
B.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
She disses Seinfeld at the end, like doesn't say goodbye to him, and she's like, "Oh, so that was what it was like with Kesha." Like
No
basically,
way.
yeah, it's really great.
So that's
payback,
what I thought.
huh?
So it's like a good callback, and like kind of like he was a good sport about it.
That's set up. I mean, the Galifianakis show is
Oh,
completely
yeah, it's all set up, yeah.
so it's perfect.
Apparently, there's an interview that Galifianakis was doing with this guy that is a complete moron,
right.
and was what triggered, like, started the whole
He's like,
Between
we're
Two Ferns.
doing this. Yeah, that's rad. Like, Between Two Ferns was so good. Like, that,
so
is it
good.
still going at all?
I don't think so. Did you see the full like length feature like Netflix movie?
Yes, the one where he's got his twin, or which one?
No, there's that's
Onion?
Live at the Purple Onion.
Yeah.
No, there's a full on Between Two Ferns full length feature film on
think
Netflix.
so. How many years ago?
Probably like 5 years ago, maybe.
Love it. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah. And I also recommend the Eric Andre one, the movie that no one talked about, but it was so funny. You know Eric Andre, right?
Absolutely.
Do you know Eric Andre?
No,
The
no.
dude from
He's-
The League.
No. Well, he has a talk show of his own, but he gets way bizarre. Like if you don't know
He's
what you're
Rafi.
about, what?
He's Rafi in League, right? He's Rafi.
No, he kind of looks like him though.
Oh, it's not him?
No, it's not him.
Oh, shucks.
But if you watch the show, it is just beyond, like, it goes off kilter. It like they'll just suddenly decide to destroy the whole set, and then like the guests on the show doesn't even know what's going on, or like Eric Andre will decide that he's gonna throw up, and like the guest has no idea what's going. Like you have to know what you're getting into.
That guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it,
Eric
got it.
Andre,
Not-
yeah.
okay. He does look kind
Okay,
of
so
like him, but it's not him.
I just saw Tom Green's documentary, and he was saying how he got a lot of his stuff from Tom Green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
could see
that
that.
makes
Yeah, you're
sense.
Daddy, would you
definitely
like
that
some
makes sense.
sausage?
Yes.
Daddy, would you like some
Yeah.
sausage?
Oh, yeah. And then obviously, and
the
Tom
backwards
Green
man,
was
the
the
backwards
guy
man.
that
That's the
was kind
weirdest
of, he was
movie.
like one of the people that led to Joe Rogan's whole thing.
Tom Green was wrecking his own sets as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did it a couple
okay,
times.
love it.
Yeah.
No way.
Let's do some more.
Yeah, Tom Green was kind of cutting edge.
So this is a cautionary tale about posting online. A little lesson to be learned here, folks.
All right.
Notorious drug kingpin Luis Manuel Picado Drobalba,
Yes.
Drobalba,
Yeah, you said that
alias
right. You said
the
that
Shock, was arrested at a London airport after his wife's Instagram post revealed their lavish European vacation.
Dude, that's why I always wait 2 days to post. You wait 2
you gotta be
days,
smart
especially when you're
about
dealing drugs.
I mean, right? Like, if you're a
Yes.
drug dealer, you gotta
Yes.
like.
Lucky he got
You know,
arrested
delay.
and not terminated.
Yeah, there's
Like,
that like some
Exactly.
hitman could have
exactly.
got into the fact
you gotta be
because
smart,
his
man.
dumb wife was like doing this stuff.
Yeah, even influencers sit there and they wait like 2 days until they've left that spot. And
You're
they're already
right.
somewhere
'Cause
else.
people start going there and
they'll follow
funneling in.
them.
And
I'm trying to say it's Grijalba.
Yes, jabroni.
Grijalba, wanted by the DEA for a cocaine trafficking, was tracked through photos shared by his wife, including one under the Eiffel Tower. Officials
What
acted
kind of Eiffel
on it.
Tower?
What's that?
It's nothing.
Oh, that no, not the Las Vegas one. The actual.
I thought it was the Las Vegas one.
Officials acted on an international warrant capturing him in Europe to bypass Costa Rica's extradition restrictions. Grijalba, now facing extradition to the U.S., has sparked criticism of Costa Rica's Judicial Investigation Agency for its lack of action. The arrest highlights the power of social media and aiding international law enforcement. There's a lot of big words there. It gets tiring.
That was huge, man. I don't even want to read one of those. That looks like a lot. I'm having a hard time reading your
I know.
shirt.
Yeah, can you even read this?
It's a lot of Jeffs. It's a lot of Jeffs.
So, sometimes that what was funny is that one time that I couldn't get a guess, so I'm doing like 25 different articles. I was sweating. I smelled bad. Like I developed an odor. It was like a lot of work. Like when they say that you burn calories playing chess.
Yeah, you did.
I felt like I was burning calories.
That's
doing
rad.
live radio.
Dude, yeah. It's like you're doing one of those like key things, or when you're doing karate, like you're like,
Yeah, you're burning stuff in your brain.
You're mentally focused. Very, very
Yeah.
focused the whole time.
I don't think we have time for one more article. Who's got a joke?
Jokes? I don't tell jokes. I just gotta.
Did you hear about the one with about the broken pencil?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Did you hear about the one with the broken pencil?
No, God.
Never mind. There's no point.
Hey-o, I get it. Oh, wait, I got one for my 3-year-old the other day.
Yes.
Why?
30 seconds.
Why did the cow cross the road? It's for my 3-year-old. No joke. He actually delivered it correctly. To go to the movies.
Nice.
And I'm like, dude, where did you hear that? He doesn't even know. He didn't even know where he heard it. They have no idea where they hear this stuff.
I'm giving a little applaud. We're gonna take a little break. We just gotta hit the legal ID because you have to between. This is a little radio knowledge for you folks.
legalize
Between the 5 minutes of the top of the hour, you have to hit the legal ID.
Yes.
So we're gonna do the little
With
soundbite.
today's best jazz.
KCSN HD2 Northridge. KSBR HD2 Mission Viejo.
Online at ksbr.org.
We misbehave. Don't check yourself. Tune it in. No scowls. Let chef cook. It's the sound you gotta book.
Station identification.
All right, that's enough of that.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Kevin G lifts your face.
Kevin
my
G
God.
rips your face.
Dude, we have an hour
that.
more to go. I'm kind of excited now. I thought we were done. I thought that was like the thing.
That was a wrap-up song.
Yeah, that was like, hey, we're wrapping it up.
I have to do this every time. It gets me fired up.
Who'd be scared of a Jeffrey?
Let's kick it in the high gear. It's been mellow. Let's kick it in the high
What
gear.
what gear do you want to kick it into?
The higher one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show on Saddleback Radio. It's Tuesday, December 28th, 2025. It's top of the hour, 6 o'clock, 6:01 p.m. It doesn't get more live than that, folks. And once again, we got my two co-hosts here, Kevin G. and Adam G.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I just wanted to say that one. What gear do you want to get into?
Oh, I don't know. I was just thinking about like a higher gear. So what do you get? What else you got? What are your other topics tonight? Are there any topics, or should we just go off a whim? Let's get.
I'm
like
down
was
for
saying,
whims.
whimsical. Yeah.
We usually go off whims. We never go by the script here.
That's so true. Are you excited for baseball season, or are you done with football season, or you care anymore? Do you think the Taylor Swift thing?
I like the Super Bowl. I mean, that's fun to watch. I know a lot of people don't seem to care about those two teams, but I also like a dynasty. So
I love a dynasty.
I love a dynasty.
Give me a dynasty.
Like everybody's like, I'm sick of the Patriots winning. I'm sick of the Yankees winning. And people are getting sick of the Dodgers winning. But I want to see if they really can do it.
The Dodgers dynasty just begun. It's just totally just begun.
But
it's about to get insane.
But like I'm going on like statistics, odds, health, everything. I'm just looking at which player is going to drop first, which player is going to drop second.
That's football for sure. Baseball, it's like sure
though,
a pitcher or two will go down. It's hard to say if any of the players are going to get hurt, like with hitting the hand like Mookie did last year.
Right.
Wait, how long was Mookie out for this season?
Mookie was out for only like 7 weeks, I think. He missed 7 weeks and he still had great numbers. That's how good Mookie is. Mookie's the best. He's the best.
Freddie Freeman, obviously, he's the clutch guy. He's the clutch guy.
He is. He's always been.
Yeah.
He hits like Tony Gwynn, dude, but he's 6'5". It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and on top of it, he looks like a handsome baseball player. He's got the
largest teeth I've ever seen.
What is it? What is the
chomp?
Yeah, I heard he got like the I heard he got the fakers later on.
Ridiculous compared to like Aaron Judge got his teeth fixed finally, and his look normal on his massive 6'8" frame. But like Freddie Freeman's for some reason, it's just like they could swallow.
He looks like
his
a
head.
beaver.
Just gotta shave him down just a bit or something.
Just an itty bitty bit. Pretty easy too. He's got a really nice looking family though. They're cruising.
Yeah. Beautiful wife, beautiful kids. Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, for sure. But
win.
But then again, we're gonna address this topic. I would prefer that Ohtani just stays as the hitter.
Oh,
I know they want him to pitch, but that's gonna discount his baseball hitting for this coming season.
Yes. Kevin, take it. You want to go first?
Go ahead. Go.
No, because I'll just suck up all the time.
That's fine. Just go.
I'll just suck up all the time, man. Shohei Ohtani, he's absolutely fantastic. You don't want to waste any of his expertise because his pitching is that good. Where you wanted to win at least 15 games for you in that season easily.
If you could get to 15, that's a solid season.
Yeah, and he could do that. And they have enough starting pitching though on the Dodgers currently where they could already do that because they just picked up Blake Snell. They have Glasnow still. And they have Kershaw, who's probably going to retire soon, but he's still got 5 good innings in him per game. He still does.
I know. I feel like
he still does until he doesn't. You guys.
Hey, I love Kershaw.
Not in the playoffs.
I don't love it in playoffs.
Not in the playoffs.
If you're a 50-50 pitcher, that is not good stats,
dude. Okay,
in the playoffs.
You got to understand what I'm getting at here, though, dude. These pitchers are all
mid-relief.
5 to 6 inning studs. And that's what they're going to be in. Yamamoto's going to be insane. Now they have Rocky Sasaki.
Well, we got him for how many more years? 11 years?
Which one?
Yamamoto, because he's a 12-year contract.
Insane.
Yeah,
and they just picked up, dude. They picked up Rocky Sasaki for $600,000. They picked him up for league minimum. They have him for nothing, dude. So
for how long was that? Did they get? How long was that?
They got
contract?
him for 5 years until I think it's like a 5-year, and then they get to sub him or whatever it's called. They get to decide if he's staying or leaving.
What is his name?
Rocky Sasaki. Rocky Sasaki.
Yeah.
And so, yes, hitting, if he just focused on hitting, he'd still be amazing, but he won't be the legend that he could become.
The all-around player.
And there's all-around Babe Ruth
There's an Asian
player.
infielder that we got, and a hitter that's supposed to be a really good hitter that we got recently, too.
If you give me a name,
I don't remember his name.
Then he's probably not that good. But yeah, no, it's just he has a chance to be a Babe Ruth style player. And I know Babe only pitched for a little bit at the beginning too. But dude, if Shohei keeps going, he got his arm surgery. He showed you that he could still hit while he was hurt. So if he does get hurt again while he's pitching,
just go back to hitting.
Fine, I'll just go hit again.
I'll just hit it 60-60. Exactly. I'll go 60-60.
Okay, not that I'm even close to Shohei. I probably have 1/10 of what he had. And I could throw on a flat plane, no problem. I should have been throwing still on a flat plane, but I could not throw downhill. So I should have just transferred over to freaking hitting again. I should have went back.
You should have been a first baseman, right?
Right. I should have went back to hitting and just decided pitching's done and just did that instead of getting arm surgery. It's just there's different things and he will be fine if he tries to pitch, and he's going to be successful. We know he's going to win.
Yeah.
He's on a team that's going to produce 7 or 8 runs a game, dude.
Well, they're going to win
Their team is
also.
ridiculous.
They're going to win also based off the fact that we have the largest regular attendance.
Yeah.
Just based off that fact alone, we're being like
yeah.
all the money that the stadium gets for each game.
Yes.
They make so much money. They can do whatever they want. There should be a cap.
Right.
For
So that's what Flaherty was saying. Jack Flaherty is like, dude, it's not that some teams are cheating and doing too much. It's other teams are doing too little. And I agree with that statement. It's like you got a team like the Kansas City Royals or the Oakland A's or whatever. These teams that won't spend any money, dude.
I mean, there's that one season the Royals won with nobody on the team.
All rookie studs that were hungry as heck, man.
Yeah.
It's like that's how the team's got to be if they're going to do something solid. I don't know. Bobby Witt's that good. Bobby Witt's probably one of the best players in the game, top 3 right now to me. I think he's insane. But yeah, I think
my favorite.
I think the Dodgers will still win 100 games this season, no problem. I think the Yankees will win 100 games this season.
Do you think it'll be a repeat World Series?
Dodgers, yes.
Let's look up MLB futures.
Dodgers all the way, yes. I don't even have a question in my mind that they'll be there in the end.
Okay, so here we go.
Even if like 3 guys got out for the season, they'd still be in the World Series with it.
Here's the World Series winners odds. Vegas, according to VegasInsider.com, Dodgers are at the top.
What's the odds of them being at the top? Does it say?
I just got like plus
whatever.
250s.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and then
I
the
would just take
Yankees
it.
are plus 800.
Yeah.
The Braves plus 900.
The Braves aren't that good, man. And they're going to get Acuna back this year, and that's rad because he was hurt all season last year, but they're still, yeah, okay.
And then the Phillies.
Okay, what about the American League?
Then the Mets. Then the Astros. I'm tired of the Astros.
No, the Astros have they've been disseminated throughout. I think they're getting rid of a couple more guys too. I don't think they have what they used to have.
Yeah, it looks like the same teams are going to be in the playoffs again.
Yeah, it's definitely the Dodgers. I just don't know exactly who the American League team's going to be. And it's probably going to be the Yankees because this could be a rad thing where they go back and forth like the old days. The early 1900s for a while.
Obviously, that everybody wants that because that was the most women in their I had Lauren Sedovic who she's like women in the salon are talking about this and
yes,
and girls don't care about baseball,
right?
Most girls don't.
No, I mean, dude, it's kind of cool when they do.
Yeah, it's rad when they do.
It is, and
but
they
let's
know
just we're talking about statistics wise.
Yeah,
if you love baseball, anybody, that's rad. But most women don't really care for baseball. They don't pay attention. Right. I mean, even guys don't really we don't even watch most games because it's 162 games.
It's too many games, but it's still, dude. I love it. I love watching highlights and watching home runs and
best highlights.
Strikeouts.
Best highlights. Greg Maddux.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
I saw that the other day.
I know. I send you baseball clips all the time.
Great.
Nice.
That was great.
Yeah. Dude. Maddux is so cool
because his ball moves like nobody else's.
Apparently,
is that what it was?
Apparently, Maddux played hockey.
Really?
I was informed of this recently.
It's like the dorkiest hockey player of all time.
And then I'm like, oh, he played for the Padres? And I know he played for the Dodgers. But
so my buddy that went to school here, he was a catcher for us when we were there. He does private lessons and stuff, and they do camps and stuff. But he works for Greg Maddux, and he does a bunch of, because Greg Maddux teaches catching right now. That's what he teaches. He does catching. Yeah, he does catching camps and he talks about pitching with it, but also is doing a lot of catching camps because it helps. That's how much it helps pitchers to have a rad catcher.
Well, those videos you sent, most of his stuff was he's catching a ball here, there, and then swinging it over, and boom.
And then they also do this thing where they'll bring the glove in, from outside the
framing. Yeah.
Frame. Okay, that's the term. So bringing the catcher's mitt in from outside the strike zone to inside the strike zone is basically framing
a pitch. Yeah, so you're framing a pitch and everything that he's teaching is the catcher's trying to read the hitters the same way the pitcher is. You know what I mean? The pitcher's got so much going on in his head at the same time where the catcher is sitting there going, dude, I'm standing right next to the hitter. I'm watching everything he's doing so I can give you feedback as well. I saw him out on his front foot on your changeup, so now I'm going to bring the heat. You know, it's that kind of stuff. You flip it around and you can go pitch backwards, you pitch forwards, and the catcher is pretty much running the show.
Speaking of catchers, Kenley Jansen, who used to be a catcher, is on pace to be the third most successful reliever of all time.
And then so before that, you have the Yankee, and then you have Trevor Hoffman, and then you have him, right? Is that what it is?
I don't know the two.
Mariano
other
Rivera, Mariano Rivera,
It's gotta
Trevor
be Mariano
Hoffman.
Rivera, yeah.
Then Trevor Hoffman, and then him.
Yeah.
And Billy Wagner's about to get into the Hall of Fame. I think he'll get in next year. Billy Wagner, the lefty from the Astros, unless it was this year.
Didn't you here talk about this? You were in San Diego and you saw that relief pitcher pitch because it's like crazy to see a 100-mile-per-hour fastball.
No, there was who was it? It was a starter, dude.
Wasn't he this guy?
No, it was that guy. I'm trying to think. The Hawk.
He's
guy.
the one that hangs his arm.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? And he was. This is when he was 100, 101 too. This is the beginning.
It's
of
like
his
crazy to see these type of pitches, right? Up close.
Oh my gosh, it's a BB, and you can hear the whiz of the ball, like the.
Yeah.
And then you hear the pop of the glove, and you're like, "What is going on?" Because it's almost like, not that it's breaking the sound barrier, but it's breaking wind so hard. You're like, dude, like, and it's not like just shooting like a little bullet or a BB. You're literally seeing like this ball travel, and it's making this hiss because it's going so fast. It's gnarly, dude.
wild.
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
It's like because like when you see arms in slow motion, it literally looks like a whip.
Oh my god,
being thrown.
It's so cool.
You know what that is? It's called trouble with the curve.
Clint Eastwood got it. I thought that was Amy Adams for a second, but then I was like, no, it's Clint Eastwood and Justin Timberlake's voice.
There's trouble with the curve.
That's called trouble with the curve. Let's take one.
Did you see that movie?
I'll tell you what that is.
I'll tell you what that is.
Get off my lawn.
You get off my lawn because it's a trouble with the curve.
El Camino.
The mule. Did you ever see the mule? That's what Drew's fantasy football team on my fantasy football league is the drug mules because he's a drug mule and the mule.
Great. That's so funny.
And he's got the face.
Yes.
So Clint Eastwood.
So yes, the Dodgers are going to win.
You think so?
Yes. Dude.
Would you? How? Oh,
I'm
not
very
gonna ask.
sure. Yeah, and I would not bet anything, but yes, I'm very sure that even if they lost 3 players, 3 solids, not Mookie Betts again, not Freddie Freeman.
Do you think they'll pick up someone gnarly at trade deadline?
They don't have to pick up anybody.
They
full.
don't.
Yeah, I think they're set right now.
Yeah, they're cruising, dude. Roki's going to be up, and they'll be up. They got everybody. They got Yamamoto, Shohei, Glasnow, freaking Kershaw, your boy.
I want to see how
They got like
Rocky's going to Kershaw, my boy.
Right? Bueller left, and yeah, they're good, dude.
Remember when?
I wish Bueller was
what was
He's really
the
good.
Dodger player that lived like just down the street from us in West Hollywood? Andre Ethier.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
he did. He was
I did like a
we have
Postmates
flats
to his
right there.
house.
Yeah,
he lived one of those fancy box
that's
houses.
so funny. Yeah, the McMansions.
Yeah, and one of the Paul brothers lived down the street from us.
No way.
Yeah,
Huh.
because
He
I
must
would
have been like
I
10.
had to deliver a Postmates there.
Yeah.
and there's kids hanging out. Because remember
That's
like the
right.
YouTube kid
Yes.
guys at one point
I remember you told me. That's right. I forgot about that.
got 0 tip.
I didn't know who they were.
Nice.
I didn't know who they were when you told me that.
I don't think it was like someone that was at the Paul residence, but it wasn't one of the Paul brothers. I think.
Yeah.
That's what I gather.
Those guys.
0 tip, huh?
Yeah, but
How dare you?
but Trent Reznor tipped me good.
Nice.
I delivered to him. It was crazy. You're like, oh, this.
Oh, remember we
Nine
saw
Inch Nails?
9 Inch Nails? That was awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't even want to move because like if I moved anywhere, then I'd lose my spot where
Right.
we were.
That was amazing. That was such a rad show.
Yeah.
I liked what's his names too. Was it the Finding the Jewels or whatever?
Run
it
the
is?
Jewels.
Run the Jewels.
Run the Jewels
Those
was
guys were
sick.
nuts, dude.
Yeah, and we saw Iggy Pop.
Yes.
That was a good
Dang.
lineup. I admit, FIF was awesome.
That was
We got to
rad.
give a little shout out to Drew for getting us in there.
Oh my goodness.
FYF was
Iggy Pop.
awesome.
Iggy Pop, killer body on that guy.
Well, he for a man of his age, but they showed one recently. It's just like a blubber falling out of his pants
Wait
now.
a sec. Well, did you see what's his name? Who's the Lenny Kravitz?
Yeah,
Did you see his
he's
latest?
shredded. He looks like a
Shredded.
superhero.
No joke. He looks like he's 25 and shredded.
he looks
out of
like
his head.
a superhero rock star.
That's
like,
insane. That blew my mind. I
Like
was
if there was like
what
a
is going
Marvel
on?
character and
Yes.
there's like a rock star superhero, that's
Ageless.
him.
Dude, he's always
Ageless.
been like that, though. If you look at all his
Oh.
videos,
Yeah,
like
I think he's
always
gotten even
shirtless.
more shredded though, right?
Yes.
Am I
more-
wrong?
Like more shredded. It's like, yeah, if you see the latest picture on him now, it's
All
it's
right, I
rid-
gotta look this up. I gotta look
Dude,
Yeah,
he is
look at that handsome
jacked.
devil.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna think it's photoshopped, and it's not even close because he's moving in live time, and they show the video, and he looks ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
we're
not
gonna
even
we're
real.
gonna we're gonna stare at we're gonna stare at his body while we take a little music break.
Oh, you're not kidding.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
He's
right?
ridiculous. Oh, you're not kidding.
Whoa.
We'll This
last
is the
video
song
of him
Fun
walking.
by
Yeah,
Kaka.
it's ridiculous.
Live on the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. Stay tuned.
Oh, this explains it.
Yeah.
The first 3 years of every child's life are critical. The California Department of Developmental Services offers free information for parents and professionals so they can learn more about early intervention. How your baby or toddler plays, learns, talks, acts, and moves gives important clues as to how they're developing. If you have any questions or concerns about whether your baby or toddler's development is on track, please call 1-800-515-BABY. That's 1-800-515-2229.
Oh, wow, is that a moose? What a majestic animal. I better get very close to it for a nice selfie. Oh, wait, now I'm being stomped to death, and here I am, a dumb ghost, reading you this PSA. Folks, believe it or not, people have this weird tendency to approach wild animals, especially ones that have the capability to injure or kill you. This actually happens in real life, so be sure to maintain a safe distance from wild animals, because guess what? They're scared, wild, and unpredictable. Brought to you by the Jeffy and Jeffrey Association and the Jeffed Up Council.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
That's the joy of the Jeffrey, you see. It goes away, but then it comes back. Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're live on Saddleback Radio. And of course, this is the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. It is Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. It is 6:24 p.m. And of course, my co-hosts here, Kevin G. and Adam Green.
Hey guys, this is our show. It's pre-recorded Monday at 3 p.m.
We recorded this 13 years ago.
Just kidding, guys. There's stuff that happened today. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Remember that's how
I've always wanted to say that one.
Remember in
time,
Miami Vice, the Proof of Life.
Yeah.
They tune into the radio
Exactly.
show, and they have. So I would like it if someone's doing Proof of Life for me, like on my radio show.
Yeah, I can do Proof of Life for you right now, dude. I'll rock you. I got you. I'll live you. I'll
No, Proof of Life.
You.
Oh yeah, I guess
I'll
it's more
stream you.
actually dark than. But anyways, well, Green really wants to talk about the Super Bowl. Like he's dying to talk about the Super Bowl.
What's going to happen. What do you
think? No, you love predicting. So, what do you predict is going to happen at the Super Bowl? What are some things that we might witness that is going? Who's the halftime show artist, by the way? I forget.
Dude, it's the Kendrick Lamar and his special guest is SZA.
SZA?
Oh,
his sister?
And then there'll be like surprise guests, I would imagine.
Well, I think that's his surprise guest. Like the whole thing is, she, SZA.
SZA's a she, right?
SZA.
Yeah, that's she.
Yeah, it's a she. She spilled a Gatorade on Kendrick Lamar as he was doing the speech, and so it was like a huge reveal that she's going to be the guest. That was the whole big thing.
Well, why would she spill Gatorade as a reveal?
Because they didn't know who the special guest was going to be, and everybody's like, okay, dude, here's the thing. Let me break it down for you real quick.
Just break it down.
Let me break down the world for you. Let me explain this to you. So then first there was man. Okay, so no, they want to make sure that all. Okay. They want to make sure that everybody's watching the show, right? The entire world's watching the show.
It's one of the highest rated, probably the all-time highest rated show on the globe.
Okay, cool. So all the guys are watching that are 30 to 70, right? 80.
Kids watch the Super Bowl.
I'll watch this. 30 to 70.
Watching.
Cool. Watch that. Boom. All the dudes are watching from 30 to 70. Taylor Swift's going to be in the Super Bowl. So guess what? You got every girl watching from 10 to 30 now.
Yeah.
Every girl watching from 10 to 32. Now you got Kendrick Lamar in, so that means every kid is watching from 15 to 30. You're getting all the demographics,
Not even
man.
just 15 to 30, because people grew up on Kendrick Lamar to like 40s and 50s even.
No, we love Kendrick. We're already watching, though. But we're already watching the Super Bowl. We're already in. They're getting every demographic. And they said that's why they wanted to reveal that SZA's going to be there, because she's so hip, dude. Like,
that's smart.
They're like, yes, it's an
smart.
explosive reveal. To show the reveal, it's this rad CGI, AI version of her splattering this Gatorade all over Kendrick Lamar. It's not real. It looks awesome.
On top of some of the big ad promos, you got Post Malone and Shane Gillis promoting Bud Light.
Dude, it's everything. They've got every market cornered, and it's brilliant. So I think it's going to be epic. And how could the Chiefs not win? Yeah, we're buying that for $1.
I buy that for $1.
But yes, there's no way the Chiefs don't win. Like the Chiefs have to win.
They kind of have to.
Taylor Swift has to win. How could she not win? It's her big year, dude, and that's why she's already like separated herself from Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. You guys want to touch on that?
Well, I mean, give us
the
scoop on that. Why did she disband from those two?
So she can't talk
is that the whole scandal
anymore.
right now?
Yeah, the big scandal, because it's a big deal, because no one knows the truth, and Taylor doesn't want to be dragged down with any bad press.
From what I'm just hearing,
yes,
I think the bad actors, I hate to say it, is your boy, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
I kind of agree. I think.
Wait. So what's this scandal about? Because I'm totally in the clouds on this one.
I think Green might have a better understanding of it, because it kind of doesn't even make sense. Because there's like allegations on the other party's behalf. They made a movie.
Go to the root. Yeah, there you go.
And then
go to the movie.
They made a movie. Then there's like this one scene where he's getting too handsy. Am I right so far? And then they kind of took over the promotions. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. These are the kind of like factors. I don't know exactly all the details.
There are extremely more details, but you are so on the right track. That's exactly right. There's a movie called It All Ends With Us.
Oh, yeah. I just saw that movie.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So
in
it's
theater?
about domestic violence.
No,
it's hardcore. It's a hardcore, topic.
What's so hardcore about it, though?
It's domestic violence stuff. It's DV. So like people, it's serious.
They're
business.
claiming that he did domestic violence though while being shot on screen. Because they were showing a scene where it was supposed to be taking place, but
no, it wasn't the one on screen. She's saying that he did more and like demanded more from her and like said that she needed to lose weight and like kind of like said all these like things to her to make her feel kind of like less than, while she was shooting. But he's revealing and he countersued. She sued him for like kind of mistreating her. He countersued for $400 million, and he's releasing all of his voice notes, text notes that he sent her, all of his like everything that he did, everything that he sent, how nice he was to her. And it's all getting kind of like revealed as it goes, because he's like, I will do this. I will support myself and I'll stand up for myself, even though you guys are pretty much billionaires and I know you guys have all the power and the money and all the talent, and I'm probably going to get ousted from Hollywood, period. But at the same time, he's like, dude, I don't care. I'll give you everything and you're going to be on my side, because I think he might be right.
So they're trying to do like the what do you call it? They're trying to bully him, basically.
They are bullying him.
It sounds like it.
And so the thing that Blake tried to pull Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift in, she said there was a quote that she has in a text that she sent to Justin Baldoni. That's the director and writer of the movie.
He's the one being sued.
Sued.
And he's countersued.
And he's the lead actor in the thing too. So she goes, I have these two dragons, and I'm like Khaleesi, and my two dragons are more powerful and strong than anybody. And she's talking about Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is massive.
Yeah.
Even without Taylor
Swift, she's huge too.
Yeah, but even without Taylor Swift, Ryan Reynolds is
both billionaires.
Global international. He's bought another soccer team.
They're both billionaires. Yeah. Like in a billion's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so the bottom line is, she said that, and so Taylor goes, dude, I have to kind of like distance myself from you. It seems like that's what she said. Oh, sorry. That's what she said. I was like kind of talking towards Kevin. So that's what it seems like is going on. But the bottom line is, I think that, and I agree with my wife. My wife's like hypothesis on this is that Blake was kind of getting envious of Ryan being awesome. Mm-hmm. And Blake's like, dang, you're too cool. And then she was kind of getting pushed away from Ryan. And so she kind of started falling a little bit for Justin. And she's like, wow, this movie's so neat.
Baldoni.
And she's like, wow, you're kind of neat. And he was giving her a lot of attention. If you listen to these voice notes that like he's revealing,
because they're also playing love
so sweet.
Aren't they supposed to be playing as actors like in love with each other?
And a lot of these actors fall for it and the whole thing in the scheme of things, because it's like they're playing pretend, dude. They're playing 5-year-olds the whole time.
Yeah,
it's all 5-year-olds
but then you play enough pretend, it
becomes reality.
Yeah, it becomes reality.
And so I think she kind of fell for it, and then she was like, oh geez, this is happening. And then something happened where Ryan caught wind of it, and Blake had to double down and go, no, it's not that. It's like this. It's crazy. He's doing this. These are my wild guesses. This is all. I have no idea. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Fair speculation.
I have no idea. But yes, that's the wind that we're getting.
Isn't that what led
could
to
possibly be happening?
Brady and Giselle's divorce? Because it was kind of like she didn't like the fact that.
Well, she's massive. No, she
is massive,
too.
but like Brady got like
super massive.
Massive with the contract that he's going to be a commentator now.
Yeah, that's a head-to-head thing. But I
think it's just two big egos.
That was too big
colliding.
Egos. That was too big.
I think
egos
it's good.
Sure.
I think that's kind of happening with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah,
I mean it's similar.
I think Ryan's bigger than Blake is. Ryan's at the same level that Taylor's at, but without the say popularity. You know, because Taylor's huge.
Taylor's bigger than
she's bigger
Reynolds.
than Michael Jackson was. You know, like she's massive.
Yeah,
Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift, like boom.
Yeah.
I don't know who's that big. Like I don't think Tom Brady is even as big as Taylor Swift. I don't. Think
I wouldn't think that.
No way. No way. And so
if they could do a live roast on Netflix of Taylor Swift, that would be because like
she would get eaten alive.
Oh
She'd run off crying.
Oh, she would definitely
There's too much fun to have because like all she does is sing about her ex-boyfriends.
Tom Brady couldn't barely manage some of the.
You get all of her ex-boyfriends there. It would be the best roast of all time. Hoyt, that's the best idea. Jeffrey, that's the best idea I've ever heard.
All right, Netflix, you heard it here first.
You hear it first here on the Jeffrey and Jeffrey Show.
Jeffrey and Jeffrey Show.
Dude, that's rad. So yeah, it's crazy scandal, and there's a lot of like a lot of chess playing going on.
It doesn't even seem like really like seems like this happens all the time, but it's like because of the high profile of these two actors.
Oh man,
trying to bully the small time guy. I mean, he's not like we only know his name now because of this whole scandal.
Oh, I had no idea who this guy was before. First of all, second of all, there's a 6-minute voice note thing that he left for Blake at 2 a.m. and he sent it to her, and like just check it out. Just tell me what you think. It's a real voice note that he sent to her at 2 a.m. He's all sorry it's 2 a.m. Blah blah blah.
Isn't that illegal? Because that's now evidence for a court.
No,
stuff
because
like that?
it's his. He can't send you what she sent him, but he can send you what he sent her.
Gotcha.
So that's what he's allowed to do because that's his own property.
Attorney at large, Adam Green here.
I had to do a big case in Santa Monica. Ended up on TikTok. You could look it up if you want. But yeah, I was juror number James Marston 13 on that one.
Have you ever been an actual juror?
I was number 13 on this one, and I had to sit there and do the whole thing without being an actual juror that got to vote. And like it was a massive trial in Santa Monica, and like she did a whole TikTok thing.
Oh wait, you're saying real stuff right now. I thought you were making up something.
No, it's a true story. It was the first trial after COVID. It was the first trial that was legal, like to.
So this is a trial based off TikTok
in Santa Monica, and then she actually released her TikTok story about 6 months ago. About 6 months ago, and she put it all over because it was about her getting like totally assaulted, and like she defended herself, and she came out on top, and it was amazing. So yeah, the guy went to jail big time, but yeah, this girl defended herself in Santa Monica. It was insane. And I was juror number 13, and I'm like,
is it the one I'm thinking of that was on the news and all that?
I'm sure it was. I was juror number 13.
You're not allowed to say anything, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. I swear. So yeah, there's this girl, and she gave her whole story out about like kind of like how to defend yourself and how to like not become a victim. It was rad, dude. My coworker is like, dude, is this your story? Like I was watching TikTok and this is blah blah blah. Is this the one that you like were on? I'm all, yeah, I'm all that way. That's the girl. Like it was crazy. Wow. It was definitely a traumatic experience, but it was massive.
Well, let's take a little break. I'm gonna do another big reveal coming up, and that in the radio industry is what you call a tease. And then we're gonna cap it off with some more news, and that's gonna be the wrap of the show. This is Rose Gray. The song is called "Angel of Satisfaction." You're live on the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show. Stay tuned.
What do we have? 3 more hours?
That's the joy of the Jeffrey, you see. It goes away, but then it comes back. Ah!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Saddleback Radio. This is the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show, and it's Tuesday, January 28th, 2025.
Pre-recorded.
Tricked you. I tricked you all. It is just approaching 6:45 p.m. That means we get 15 minutes more of talking. And I know everybody wants to hear our sexy, manly voices.
Yes.
I have a big reveal.
Oh, another one. Like last week.
Last week I had a big reveal. I revealed that I shaved my head.
Massive. What
did you want to guess?
What did you shave this time?
What's that?
What did you shave this time?
I shaved another thing.
Shaved his knuckles.
I shaved another body
your
part.
knuckles? I
shaved
have to trim
one
my
knuckle.
knuckles sometimes to get
I
under
shaved
control.
one knuckle.
Shaved one knuckle.
So the big announcement is I officially have bought the domain, thejeffingJeffreyshow.com.
Oh my God.
We are underway. We are building to the end of this semester where I unfortunately won't be allowed to be here anymore, and I'm going to have to I have to move on. I have to cocoon and become a butterfly.
Spread your wings.
I'm a peacock. You're going to let me fly?
Well, yeah, and you're a varsity letterman right now. You're 4 years in or whatever, and you're like, yeah, you're varsity. You got to go on. Pro. You got to go pro.
I got to go pro, so it's going to be like kind of like a, it's still going to be called the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show, but it's going to be kind of like Jeffy and Jeffrey Show after dark.
Wow.
And because then we can do all the cussing. We can get drunk on air if we want to.
Yes.
I mean, that's all.
It's like the Jeffy and Jeffrey confessions.
Yeah, dirty.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna get insane.
Dirty version, and it's gonna be very exciting. So, I will have that website. The website's there, and there's stuff you can look at, but there's nothing really available. There is already a shop. They provide you a shop, and I'm gonna have eventually T-shirts on there. Maybe like mugs or cups or mugs or hats or something like that as well. But we'll see what merch. I'm actually kind of curious what people want, and then if there's enough demand for it, then start making those type of products.
I'll buy a mug. That sounds nice.
You know how much I'd buy that for?
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd pay $10 for your mug, not just $1. Tell me, if you were to do a show and you're going to start it tomorrow, what would your first show be about? Or how would you what's your, your frame of reference?
We'd be cussing up an ish storm. That would be just.
We just do all cuss words and where they came from.
Just let it all
It's
out.
his first show, just let it go. Let's just release it.
Everything you're not supposed to talk about, like at the Saddleback Radio, and you're just like, hey, let it rip.
So, anyways, yeah, that's in the works. I'm gonna keep trying to promote that, and hopefully anybody that is listening, like my millions of listeners, will just switch over. It's gonna be an easy shift because all I'm gonna do is just make the link clickable from jazz885.org to the jeffingjeffreyshow.com.
Dude, I love it. I think I'm just gonna pitch this back at you because I think you're pitching at me, and I'm just gonna pitch it back and bounce back like a wrecking ball. Yeah, it's like your first episode is called rule breaking. Like rule breaking, like what rules
you're good at ideas.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I think you're saying like, hey, we're gonna break all the rules on this first show just to get it all out of the way, so then you can be like, you could talk about all the things you didn't want to say, or say all the words you couldn't say, do all the things you didn't want to do, like couldn't do.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah. I mean, it's also just gonna be a lot of shooting the ish. It's not gonna be like anything that. There's no designated, unless it's like a specific person. Say I get like a scientist, or I've had a fireman on, a captain of a fire from the fire authority, Nick Garton. It was really interesting to talk to someone on a specific subject because I don't know what firemen really do.
Yeah.
So it's cool when you get to do that, but when the best times are when you have your friends on, like you guys. Right. Those are actually my favorite shows to do because we're just shooting the ish.
Right.
I mean, but then again, it's real fun to explore people that you haven't met and shoot the ish with them. Like I had the owner of Golden Crown Barbershop. His franchise is expanding, by the way. Shout out to I'm blanking on his name right now.
Is it Corey or something like that?
Yeah, Corey Danger.
Corey Danger.
Yeah.
Is his last name really Danger?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's the reason I made a whole thing for him.
Kevin's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I would say, I made like a whole
Austin Danger Powers.
This is how I started. I wanted to make
Corey
like clips for
Danger.
people, so I did an intro for him, and then at the end I do the explosions because it's like
That's
Corey
rad.
Danger. But yeah, I didn't have a
walks
conversation with him ever really until we did the show, and we did 2 hours of a show.
That's right.
So it's like, if it's something specific that I'm interested in what you're doing, then we could talk about that. But like, it's the best times are the ones with just your buds where you are just talking about whatever.
Well, it's cool because you have topicals and everybody has like their like intricacies, like in the best way, like their specialties. They're like, hey, it's like this is what I do, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, hey, I work for Chrysler.
Yeah.
I mean-
like, hey, I do post production. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, that's what you do, and you expand on that, and then you can get into topical things like current.
And then you
events.
can loosen up with a couple cocktails.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
you're
dude,
just
I
like
cannot
unwinding.
imagine what it would be like. with
It'd be so
cocktails.
crazy to like have
Yes.
some drinks while doing this show. Like how fun it would be.
Yeah. Like in other psychedelics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Daniel Tosh doesn't interview famous people. He interviews like a mechanic or like a mortician.
Because they're interesting, dude.
Yeah.
People love that
I mean,
stuff.
even what's his name with the rat hair? The comedian.
Rat hair.
I can't think of his name right now.
Sure.
Come on, man. I can't think of his
I
name
don't
right
know
now.
who's got rat hair.
Rat
Brand?
King. He's called the Rat King.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
The Rat King is what's his name? No. Hold on.
Hey, how you doing, Kevin? What's going on there? You checking it out? What's going on? Everybody's like, oh my gosh. Turn
Theo
that
Vaughn.
shit
It's
off.
Theo Vaughn. That's
Theo-
what I
oh,
mean.
that's what I was thinking. You're talking about that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the poor man's Matt Damon guy. That's what he looks
I
like.
guess you
right?
could call him that,
Yeah,
yeah.
poor man's Matt Damon. Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's do some
Well,
news here.
I guess not poor man's. Wait, not poor man's Matt Damon. Like more like Hick Matt Damon. Like
Yeah.
Hickory.
He's
Matt
massive,
Damon.
though.
Yes.
An elementary school principal in Cocoa Beach, Florida, of course, Florida, has been arrested for allegedly hosting a house party with over 100 juveniles consuming alcohol. Police identified the homeowner as Elizabeth Hill Brodigan, principal of Roosevelt Elementary School. Officers responding to the January 19th incident found a heavily intoxicated juvenile requiring medical attention and another arrested for DUI. Hill Brodigan reportedly turned off her home lights during the emergency when the cops were coming and stuff. And another teacher, Carly Anderson, was also arrested at the party. Both faced charges including child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of minors. The school has not issued a statement, and investigations are ongoing.
And those are some smart individuals.
Yeah. I was gonna.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does anybody have her Instagram? I'll set up a DM right now. That sounds like a party to me.
Sounds like, man, I wish I was in fifth grader going to that
Oh my gosh,
Going
that
to
sounds
my
amazing.
principal's
elementary school.
Party.
Yes,
Well,
agreed.
I mean, that's like taking it up a notch from like, when like the hot lady teacher hooks up with the student or something like that. This is like a
Holy
principal.
goodness.
Just, I'm like a step up, take it up a notch.
Yeah, cheapers.
Pretty wild, huh?
I had like one pretty teacher growing up, and like I was a freshman, but she had horrible breath. And like I don't know.
You got that close, huh?
Yeah, I was at least that close to like I could smell her horrible. Like I didn't like coffee back then. I was like,
Oh, so
bad
it was the coffee breath.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
but yeah, she was. Yeah, she'll remain nameless, but her last name was a surfboard type. It was awesome. She was smoking hot. A surfboard designer. There you go. Shred it up. Take it.
Shred it up. News. President Donald Trump confirmed that the mystery drones over New Jersey in late 2024 were authorized by the FAA for research, hobbyists, and recreational use. This kind of sounds bogus. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt
Me and Kevin look at each other. Like,
stated that investigations revealed no security threat, echoing earlier Biden administration findings. I want it to be alien stuff. So that's just why I'm like,
pretty please be aliens.
I want it to be bogus. Trump, who previously criticized the lack of transparency, clarified the drones were not linked to hostile activity. The sightings reported since November prompted temporary flight restrictions over sensitive areas like Bedminster and Picatinny Arsenal. Never heard. I mean, Homeland Security
Pennsylvania
reiterated that the restrictions were precautionary, emphasizing public safety remained uncompromised. The incident highlights growing challenges in managing drone activity.
You're killing these breaths. I really want it to be the plasmoids. I really like that conspiracy theory.
What's
of
the plasmoids?
Oh, dude, check it out. It's like these things that could be from the earth or living in that water or living in the atmosphere, and then they're coming down because something's going on. They're not comfortable right now, so the plasmoids are making themselves seen. So I kind of want it to be plasmoids.
Yeah, they're coming
I
out
like that one the best.
I think honestly, it's time for the plasmoids to come out. I think it's time for something to come out.
Yeah,
do something.
out.
And will you be nice? Do you think they're gonna be like observe us like the anthill in Africa?
Yes.
Or they're gonna be like stomp the anthill when they get there.
I don't think they're even nearly. I don't think they're anything like
advanced or anything like that.
No,
or?
I don't think they're mean. I don't think there's anything they can do where they're like,
why would you
let's take them down? They're like, oh, that's nice. They're like, I'm kind of like a squid. Like I'm just floating around.
Oh, you mean like Arrival squids?
Yeah.
The movie Arrival, they were squids.
Oh yeah.
It's just exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they know what to do. They'd be like, I'm just kind of like this entity. I'm down in the water. I'm like, no, I'm just an entity. I'm up in the air. And like,
they're saying that they're coming from the water now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's in the water, in the air.
Yeah, we need a release system like that already. Like,
Yeah.
it's time.
Cool. It'd be so fun.
And those New Jersey drones are coming from the water, and they're able to fly for like a long period of amount of time. And and drones can't last more than like 15 minutes.
Right.
And these are SUV size drones. So what kind of battery source are they sourced by? Nuclear, maybe?
Well, here's like a trippy one. Like, and I know the drones are like, hey, we're gonna get drones, blah blah blah. But like, dude, you take your phone and you even shoot it like a planet, like just like aim it at a planet and like take the video. It still has so much interference to make it look so interesting because there's so much atmosphere there that it gets wavy and like makes it look like it's shape shifting and all that stuff. So I don't kind of believe anything until something happens for real. I kind of think it's all baloney, but I love the plasmoids one. That's where I'm completely at. Show me.
Yeah,
I'm the show me state guy. It's like, dude, you got to show me. Otherwise, I'm not going to believe you even for a second.
Yeah, that one black and white footage of the alien craft that the Pentagon acknowledged. It's not enough for me.
It's not enough.
Oh, is that with, like the one with the foil that like unfolds and it's like all weird?
Right.
Well, no, it's like
one of those.
an actual air. Forgive me if I'm getting the facts.
The Tic Tac. You think?
Yeah,
about
the Tic Tac, one, that one, where they were like watching it go as fast as, but it's like in black and white, and you're like,
it doesn't track, man.
Remember, what's the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, where he's the director?
Yeah. Up.
No, he's like the crazy director from
Aviator.
Aviator.
Yeah.
So remember how he says, you can't see how fast they're going. There's no clouds. They need clouds.
Right.
So I have no reference to how fast they're going. It's just like a camera following the Tic Tac the whole time. So I have no reference to what's exactly happening.
They're like, look, it's going into the water. I'm like, you guys are all on drugs.
Yeah.
And like, I just sit there. I'm like, no, dude, nothing. Nothing.
I don't. I'm not.
But I love it. I
love it too. And I'm not even like saying that it's not true. I'm not saying if it's true or fake. I don't have enough. Like I don't even really know what I'm looking at.
You don't, because you keep sitting there going, okay, show me the more footage for me to believe this, and you're like, it's never there.
And the problem is
it's never close enough. It's never
something
that they can prove.
Yeah, and the problem is the footage now, like all the AI stuff, it's impossible. Everybody's just gonna think everything's fake.
Everything's fake, man.
Unless we see it with our naked eyes.
Yes, so true, so true. Show me. It's got to be in person now.
Show me a man. I don't know the phrase. Show me an alien.
Exactly. Show me the alien, man. I don't buy it. I just don't buy any of it. But if it's the plasmoids, that would be awesome.
I hope they're just nice.
They're gonna be nice. They're already here on Earth. If it's a plasmoid, they're already here.
So I'm gonna be nice.
Cheryl Ann, don't make me pouncy.
Don't make me pouncy, Cheryl Ann. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's approaching the 7 o'clock hour, and it's time to wrap this fish up.
We're not going to midnight. 5 more hours?
Oh, we could.
5 hours.
I mean, do you want to call home and make sure it's okay with them? Anyways, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you've tuned into the Jeffy and Jeffrey Show, and thank you so much to my co-host, Mr. Kevin G. and Adam Green.
No, thank you, Jeffrey, for having us on the show. I appreciate it.
Dude, I'm more than happy to have my buds on the show. It's so much fun out here.
Love it.
And you know it's hot out there for being a Jeff.
Yeah, it is.
So, ladies and gentlemen, be nice to each other. Get some exercise in. Get your sleep. I actually had a pretty decent sleep score on my sleep study recently. I guess I should have talked about that, but it's too late.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
7.
it is that time.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.